Hey guys, what's up and welcome back. For today's video, I wanted to go ahead and share with you guys my skincare collection. So basically all the moisturizers, serums, oils, eye creams, and stuff like that I have. And then like my cleansers, double cleansers, and masks and stuff are in my bathroom, so I'll show that to you guys a different time if you're interested. But this is basically my setup of skincare products after I cleansed my face, after I toned. I come to this little section right here and then put on some of these goodies. So many of these products help my skin out so freaking much. I used to have very acne prone skin. I had a lot of hyperpigmentation, but I'm so happy that I have a good skincare routine that works for me, that makes my skin look the best of the best. You know, I occasionally have those like breakouts and like, you know, dryness here and there, but to the most part I'm very happy with it. I will be doing a skincare routine video showing you guys everything that I do on a daily basis, so stay tuned for that. I will go ahead and make sure to leave everything linked in the description box so you guys can find each product easily if you are interested in anything that I'm going to be discussing today. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so firstly, I got this little cubicle organizer from IKEA. I really love it. There are 4 different slots. I've done a full in-depth video of what I actually keep in here, which is typically the same thing I did last year in the summertime. So I'll leave that above in the cards or in the description box if you guys want to see that. But we're just going to tackle what's on top over here, pretty much just focusing on these skincare products. So I basically have it set up like in little sections, and you guys will see like what the sections are as I go through them. So first I have this Sunday Riley Luna oil. I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah, you guys can see. I'm up to like there. I've had this for, I would say, almost a year now, so I am trying to use it up because the shelf life is 12 months and I do want to get my money's worth out of it because it was so expensive. This is an oil that I typically use only at night. I mix it in with my moisturizer and it gives me a really nice healthy glow and it keeps me really nice and hydrated. So I love this. I would go ahead and repurchase this once it's like done, but it's pretty much like almost there. So there's that. The next oil that I have here is this Drunk Elephant Virgin Marula Luxury Facial Oil. So this is one that I use typically in the mornings. I mix this in with my moisturizer that I use in the morning, and it's just literally like a match made in heaven. I love the consistency of this because it's super nice, very thin, very lightweight, and it doesn't make you look like a grease ball, you know? So I really love this. The size is massive, so I know it's gonna last me forever. So those are the 2 oils that I have. I love putting oils on my face. I'm telling you, it's like my favorite thing ever. So then moving on to this section, here's where I basically have my serums. I am trying to finish up this one because I purchased this about a year ago, and again with this, the shelf life is about 12 months, and I want to get my money's worth out of it because it was freaking expensive. But we'll get back to that in a second. I have this Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair serum, and this is really beautiful on. It sinks into the skin really nicely, very fast. It smells great. It is a bit newer to me, so I am just, you know, starting to use it. It doesn't irritate my skin at all, and I've been enjoying it. Plus, it says it's for all skin types, so I'm sure a ton of people would like this as well. So there's that. The one I've been using, I would say pretty consistently, is the CEO Rapid Flash Brightening Serum by Sunday Riley. I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm pretty much a little bit more than halfway done with this. I really like this as well. It comes out in a white type of cream. You need the littlest amount. It sinks into the skin really quickly, and I just like what it does. It also has a great scent to it too. So there's the Sunday Riley one, and then I have this one, which is fairly new to me. I believe that I finished off one of these about 2 years back, but never went ahead and repurchased it. This is the Drunk Elephant TLC Glycolic Night Serum. It has 12% AHA, BHA blend, which is really great for the skin. So I haven't been using this too much because like I mentioned, I want to try to finish up the Sunday Riley one, but this is one of the best serums ever. I also really love the fact that you can just twist off, like not off, but like you can twist, 1 second, twist please. You can twist like the cap and it's like a Lego piece or something. I don't know, I'm totally about it. I love the packaging, super nice, and you get a nice amount of product in here. So I love that. If you guys are looking for a really great serum, that's I think my favorite one. I'm still not 100% sure because I think that they're all really good, but if I had to like choose one, I think I would probably choose the Drunk Elephant one, but these are fabulous as well. So this is like 100% bombs away. These are like 99.999% bombs away. You know what I'm saying? Like that close. Okay, then moving on to this side, here is basically where I have my Mario Badescu drying lotion. This is a newer bottle that I just opened up. I recently finished off a different one that I had, but this is amazing. It's in a glass bottle. They have one that's in a plastic bottle. You basically take a Q-tip, dip it into like the solution right there, and then dot the product on any acne spots that you may have, and it reduces the size of the acne spot and the redness. I did do a full in-depth review on the Mario Badescu skincare line, which I'll throw up in the cards if you guys are interested in seeing me talk a little bit more about this and other skincare products that they have to provide. But this is one of the best products from their line. It's a repurchase for me, so you guys know I absolutely love it. So damn good if you have acne. Beautiful. And then I have the Good Genes by Sunday Riley. There's nothing but amazing things I could say about this. This is, I think, my third time repurchasing this. I finished up like this amount right over here, but you need a very, very little amount of this. I used to use a lot and then finish off my bottle so fast, but I realized a little bit goes a long way, you know? So this is a all-in-one lactic acid treatment. It deeply exfoliates the dull surface of the skin for clarity, radiance, and younger looking skin. What I love about this the most is that it gets rid of texture almost immediately. And that was something that I was really, I guess, suffering from. And so since I've had this in my life for over a year now, I feel like my skin feels like a baby's butt, like at all times, and I barely have any textures. Then moving on to what I have here, this is the Kula Sun Silk Drops. This has SPF 30 in here. These are basically SPF drops that you would put on your face essentially before you go out, about half hour before you go out, and you reapply every 2 hours. I'm someone who wears SPF, but I'm not too on top of it like in the winter time. But now that we're heading into like the spring and summer months, it's something that I want to try to get used to because it's so crazily important to put SPF on because the damage the sun can do for your face and skin is terrible. So I have this one. I recently hauled it in my Sephora haul. I used it a few times. I do like it because it has a very thin consistency and you don't feel like greasy and gross, you know? Plus the makeup does sit well on top of this. So I really like this. If you guys are contemplating, that is really good. Then I have this, which is I guess kind of like a skincare product kind of ish in a way. This is the Grande Brow Enhancing Serum. So I've been using this, I would say, for the past maybe like month or so, putting it in my brows before I go to sleep. And I do think that I see a little bit of growth with my brow hairs. I still can't tell 100% if it's been helping out my brows, but I think that it has, even like by 10-20%, which is something. I will though keep you guys posted on this maybe after like 3-4 months and share with you guys my experience with it because, you know, I see myself every day, so I don't know for sure if it grew, but I have some before pictures, so I'll kind of compare and see. Then moving on to this little section right here, here's where I have my eye creams. So firstly, I have this Clarins Multi-Active Ukes eye cream, and this is really cool because it has like this applicator here and it's like really nice and cold. I typically like to use this during the morning time. I find that it's very thin in consistency and the cooling aspect of the applicator really helps like with my under eye area in the morning to, you know, kind of wake them up. So I do really like that. I also have this Lancome, what is this? Visionaire Ukes Ion Correction. This is typically the eye cream that I use every single night, and I think that it's helping out with hydration, definitely. I have crow's feet, so I don't know if it's helping out necessarily with that, but it hasn't irritated my eye area, and there were other eye creams that I did use like in the past in my life that irritated my eyes so badly that it looked like someone punched my face, and this one did not. I do like it. I think the consistency is a bit thicker, so that's why I like to use it at night, and I've been really enjoying it. Honestly, the only thing I don't like about it is that I can't see how much product I have left because, you know, before I know it, it'll be finished and I'll be like, shit, like I need to get a new one, but I won't know when, you know? But anyways, I do have this eye cream as well, and this is the Cora Organics what is this? Eye oil. So this eye oil is targeted for people who do have crow's feet. I've been using it a little bit here and there, but not as consistently because I'm hooked on this one. But I do want to try to get into this one because I think crow's feet is like my biggest eye skincare concern, you know? So yeah, I definitely have to go ahead and use that. But I do really like that this has this kind of applicator to it, and again, it's also really cooling on the skin, and a little bit of oil comes out. It's not like a blob of oil is on your face, especially for the under eye area. You need something really like, you know, thin and consistency there, and I feel like this provides that. Then moving on to this is the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Eye Concentrate. So this was one that I got as a sample size, I don't know, from somewhere. And I've used it quite a few times. I still don't know what I think about it per se because I'm not crazy consistent with it, but I do know that I like it. I know that I don't hate it. It doesn't irritate my eye, but the two main ones that I focus on are on these two and then kind of this. If I'm going traveling or something, I'll go ahead and use this, or I don't know, if I just want something different, I'll go ahead and use that, but I haven't really put that to the test. I still want to keep it though because I think it could work well for my under eye area. Let's move on to this. This is the Pixi Rose Flash Balm. We're getting into like my moisturizers right over here. I'm addicted to moisturizers, so that's why I have a nice amount. So this is from Pixi, like I mentioned. It has a nice rosy scent to it. It's pretty, I would say, not too thick, but not too thin. It has like a medium consistency to it, and it's not my favorite, but I don't hate it. That's pretty much all I have to say. I feel like I wear it if I just need a little bit of a pick-me-up, I would say, and I want to just throw something on. It's the middle of the day or like whatever, but it's not one that I gravitate towards like all the time, just occasionally. I do have my well-loved moisturizers right over here, basically. This is the Lala Retro Whipped Cream Drunk Elephant Moisturizer. I recently hauled this in my Sephora haul, and I've used it quite a few times. I really, really do like it. It has a pretty thick consistency to it, which I find to be great for the nighttime. Woo! That's how it looks. You need the littlest amount, and it goes the longest way. Yum, I love it. Plus, it has such a wonderful scent to it. I could see myself purchasing the full size once this is done, but this is a really great value. You get this and a cleanser that they sell at Sephora for 20 bucks, and this lasts for a very, very long time. I feel like if you're good with your skincare products and you're consistent with it, you don't have to go so heavy with moisturizer, which I never knew. I always thought like the heavier the moisturizer, the better, but not necessarily. And okay, so there's that. I have this Saturday Skin Featherweight Daily Moisturizer. This is one of my favorites. I wanted to show you guys how much I used up. 1 second. So that's how much I used up. I really love that you can see the progress. It's really cool because you just take the cap off and then you just push this down and then the product comes up from there. I've had this for, I would say, a good 4 or 5 months maybe. I love it. This is my night moisturizer. It's a bit thicker in consistency. That's why I really, really like it. And it just moisturizes. It makes my face feel really nice and smooth, soft, everything. It has a great scent to it too. It doesn't irritate. I like to mix this in with my Sunday Riley Luna oil. They pair really, really well together. I'm obsessed with the packaging. I just do think that this is a bit bulky for my liking. But overall, I like that you can see how much you're actually using. And I think it's pretty cute. So I would definitely go ahead and repurchase this once this is done because this is actually one of the best moisturizers ever. I do want to go ahead and do a full in-depth Saturday Skin skincare review video because they are a fairly new brand and I feel like I haven't heard a lot of people talk about them, but I've tried maybe like, I would say 4 or 5 things and I really, really like them. One thing I was not the biggest fan of, but to the most part, pretty good shit. So there's that. Okay, so the next thing that I have here is the Mario Badescu Seaweed Night Cream. So this is one that I don't typically always use. It is a bit of a thicker consistency type of cream moisturizer, but it does make your face feel really, really nice and soft. I will say that if you have severely dry skin or mature skin, you might really enjoy this. It doesn't weigh down, you know, your face at all, and it's not heavy, but it does give you that added hydration if you need an extra like pick-me-up, like for that night or for that week or for that day. So I really do like this. I use it occasionally, and whenever I use it, I love it. It has a really nice scent to it too. Okay, then moving to this little section, I have the Drunk Elephant Polypeptide Cream. Amazing. So good. So it has kind of like the same packaging as the Saturday Skin Moisturizer. You kind of just push this down and the product comes up. I like to use this in the mornings with my Drunk Elephant Virgin Marula Oil. They pair really, really nicely. This is more of a thinner moisturizer, and I feel like that's great for the morning. I don't want something too heavy, especially if I'm going to go in with makeup after. But I love this. It really moisturizes and it doesn't make my face feel oily. It keeps me hydrated throughout the day. And what else did I want to say? It smells great too. So absolutely in love with it. Drunk Elephant kicks ass with skincare, like really. And finally, I have these two skincare products as well. This is a extra firming wrinkle control nighttime moisturizer, and this is a daytime moisturizer. What I love about these two is that they have SPF 15 in each product. So if you're in a rush or if you don't have time putting on SPF and then a moisturizer, you can just totally use one of these and you're good to go. They do have a very thick consistency to them. So I do like these. I haven't used them super consistently to see like if they make a huge change or they make a huge difference, but they are really nice consistency moisturizers that you can use for the nighttime and for the daytime. So if you're looking for something for the night specifically and for the day specifically, then you could go ahead and, you know, check these out. But they're really nice. Clarins also really has a lot of great skincare products. I had a few other skincare products from them, but I just felt like it was too much, so I went ahead and just gave a few to my mother, and she's using those. But these are basically like the main products that I go ahead and use, that I trust, that I love, that I really, really enjoy, and I swear by. Maybe for the exception of this, I'm not beyond crazy about this. It's good, but it's not like, oh my god. But yes, generally everything else here is pretty much bombs away. So stay tuned for my skincare routine video. I'll go ahead and have that up hopefully in the next few weeks. I hope you guys enjoy this, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.